الحمد لله الذي هدانا بعبده المختار من دعانا صلى الله عليه إليه بالإذن وقد نادانا لبيك يا من دلنا وحدانا صلى الله عليه صلى عليك الله بارئك الذي بك يا مشفع خصنا وحبانا صلى الله عليه مع آلك الأطهار معدن سرك الأسماء فهم سفن النجاة حمانا صلى الله عليه وعلى صحابتك الكرام حماة دينك أصبحوا لولائه عنوانا صلى الله عليه والتابعين لهم بصدق ما حدا حاد المودة هيج الأشيانا صلى الله عليه والله ما ذكر الحبيب لدى المحب إلا وأضحى والغا نشوانا صلى الله عليه أين المحبون الذين عليهم أين المحبون الذين عليهم بذل النفوس مع النفائس هانا صلى الله عليه لا يسمعون بذكر طه المصطفى صلوا عليه لا يسمعون بذكر طه المصطفى إلا به انتعشوا وأذنب رانا صلى الله عليه فاهتاجت الأرواح تشتاق اللقاء وتحن تسأل ربها الرضوانا
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم
آمين. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salatu ve selamu ala seyyidina Muhammedin ve ala Resulü. Over 1400 years, what is happening right now has been happening for 1400 years. Of course, this last 1 century now, when the empire of Islam, when the rule of Islam, when the flag of Islam is closed, when the Khalifa has been removed, and the Quranic Karim has been closed, so much fitna and confusion started in the beginning, end of the 1900s, and that's continuing. So much confusion that even believers today, they lost their faith or certain things that they used to believe before. I'm just going to give you a couple of examples, and you can go according to that as you like. Today, so many people, they are educating themselves in the Western schools. And most of the people, Muslims, because they are educated with that education system, they even changing their own ideologies, how they are looking at the matters, and shaking their faith. And the West is using this against the believers. Who? Which believers? Those believers that they are holding tightly to Allah and His Prophet, and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and the Sunnah of the Sahabi Kiram. As Holy Prophet saying ﷺ, my nation is going to be divided 73 different ways. One is going to stay in Sirat al-Mustaqim, and the other 72, they're going to deviate. And we are living those days right now, because Muslim nation, the Ummah Muhammad, they have deviated not only away from their nations, but inside the nationality people, they deviated from each other, and they lost that faith. But when it comes to the Western understanding, they are taking things very holy. For example, I know so many Muslims, they taking trip going down to Egypt to visit what? The tombs of the pharaohs, the pharaohs. And so many, they are coming back, they are taking some stones and some sand from there, thinking, I don't know what is their idea, but they're thinking that they are blessed. But they are going to the tombs of the pharaohs, and they are accepting that. When it comes to the holy prayer of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, so much confusion everywhere. Just take it as a history. It's 1400 years. Over 1400 years, this Sakal Sharif has been saved. As the Prophet's beer, is a piece from the Prophet beer, ﷺ. So the Muslims, they are not bothering themselves with that. They are not trying to understand. They are not trying to connect their heart with that love to the Prophet ﷺ, because the faith is getting lower and lower and lower, and the faith is not moving the heart anymore. You know, so many of you, you know, when we are saying salawat, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad, most of you putting your hand to your heart. Of course, as I say, most of the people, they lost that feeling too. They're not bothering themselves in any way, because the heart is dead. It's clicking only for dunya, not for akhirat, not for profit. So, why you think that tradition has reached to us from Sahabi Kiram? Sahabi Kiram, when the Prophet's name used to mention, their heart was jumping from his place, and they had to hold their heart like that. That was the love that they had to the Prophet ﷺ. So alhamdulillah, if you like to visit the beer of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, you are welcome. If you think that is so much confusion is going around, some saying is bid'at, innovation, shirk, sit, don't bother yourself. But I tell you, almost every one of you, you went to every museum, right? There's a museum here. What's in those museums? Some clay jars that just came under the ground a couple of 100 years ago. People, they are taking it very high, very valuable. Definitely the Prophet's beard is more valuable than anything else in this world. And the Prophet's beard, as our brother said before, is living. I witnessed it also.